You know, a baddie like me is always on point. Whether it's performing, running fades, and doing my big one, you know you could count on big legs. Listen, you can fight over the chain, the section, the bookings, whatever. But if your breath hit before you do, you already lost the round.
Still getting in this bitch and get litty.
Yeah. What happened to your Colgate commercial?
Oh, I did it. I can be a real bitch. I didn't admit it.
Everybody want to be the biggest baddie, but ain't nobody trying to be the freshest baddie. Colgate, protect my smile before the fade. What's going on, entertainment? So time comes to y'all with another video, and we talking Baddies Gone Wild reunion. This is a part one. Okay, the reunion, y'all know, always starts off with them getting off of like the van. So first, I always talk about outfits, right? Tyson gave us Egyptian 304. You know what I'm saying? It's given Egyptian 304. She looked really, really good. I like the way she did the eyebrow thing with it. Okay. Dava did a remake of her audition. A lot of people don't give Dava enough credit for her audition. Not her audition. Yeah, her audition. Like at the live auditions. I feel like she has one of the most iconic live auditions. When they said, anybody want to smoke with you? And then she was like, every time I see that clip, I gotta watch the whole thing because it's so iconic. Because it's so like, she was so dramatic and theatrical in that bitch. Like, she was just like, what's up? What's up? And then she started beating up Marie Minx. Like, nobody gives her enough credit for that audition. Like, she really ate that up. To me, that's one of the best ones. Because I remember it. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, shoot, that's Dava. Like, so she did like a remake of it and did like a red version of it, and then she did the eyebrow thing. The only thing I didn't like was the eyebrow, but besides that, I like the fact that she kind of like paid homage to it, because a lot of people don't know that's why Marie Minx cannot stand her. Like, Dava didn't look the same that she did in audition because she had a different color wig on and stuff, but that was her, y'all, and that's why Marie Minx couldn't stand her, because she was making Marie Minx. Okay, Mimi looked like she was going to a quinceañera. She looked cute. Cutter K, I didn't like the braids on her. Something about her look, it just, no, I wasn't a fan. Okay, G Baby had the Scotty special. Now I will say I feel like G Baby should never do an updo. Make sure you guys watch my last membership video that I did drop. That I'm gonna drop around the time of this video because I'm recording this Sunday night. About her experience on Baddies Gone Wild, and then she also, y'all talked about the pepper. Oh yes. Okay, I just feel like she looks better with a like her hair down and not an updo. Okay, Maloney looked cute. Her wig was less thick. Nas looked like she was going shopping at a mall. Becky is very beautiful. She is beautiful. She's a pretty girl. A lot of y'all hate her, and y'all need to stop. I guess she's a bully, but she's not ugly. Alana, Sam looked like she was gonna attend an Ariana Grande concert. I'm so into you, into you, into you. Maria Mix was giving like red energy. And Alondria, she always scares me because she has the purge mask face. Every time she do that smile, I'll be like, oh, it's Halloween. Like, it kind of scares me a little bit, and she needs to stop smiling like that. It looks fake as hell when she do that. Every time. Lauren is a meeting with Tyson and Dava, and they start talking about the other girls. When I tell y'all Lauren cracked me up so bad, she said, Mix over there dodging, Alana over there shooting up steroids. When I tell you, I screamed so hard. From somebody who lived in Chicago, girl, that is no joke, okay? She really probably was dodging worth a plenty because I lived there. So I know what it was like. I lived there as a child, babe. Chicago is no joke, boo. Like, you can't be going there thinking it's all fun and games and giggles. Like, you really will get popped. I remember living there, like, my parents would not let us up out that house because it was that bad. Like, that Chicago is nothing to play with. I be telling people, I'm like, ooh, you think that is cute, girl? You gonna get got in the shot, yeah, every time, okay? So Dava said she's gonna get G Baby because she feels as if she's a mole. Once again, she talks about this in a members only video. G Baby talks about this. Apparently, she feels as if G Baby was talking about her to like the other girls and stuff like that. So that's why she wants to get her. Now the other team ends up meeting and Leandra ends up joining in, right? So they're telling Leandra, they're like, oh, we see what you did the last episode. Marie Mix is like, bitch, you ain't have my back when I was getting socked up in my face. So I'm not gonna have your back. You look like you got a little squabble in you anyways. We saw what you was doing, girl. So I feel like, you know, you need to do your big one because we're not gonna have your back like we have before, bitch. Like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like you could do what you gotta do and stuff like that. And then here come Leandra. Okay, Alana, if you have make back, I'll eat your cat. Girl, that's what you gotta use, Leandra, to have protection. You eating cat for fades. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Apparently the cameraman gagged when she said that. So most of the girls' goals at House B is really to get Lauren. Like we see what ends up happening at the reunion. So there's that. Now, House C's meeting to me was a little pathetic. No shade. It gave like the rejects. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls that got picked last in the school lineup to play the sports in recess. You know what I'm saying? In field day. That's what it gave. Them sitting together, they're like, oh, like everything seems fake, forced. You feel me? Like just fake friendships. Like that's what it gives. Like it did not give that either. None of them really even talk to each other like that or know each other really like that. Kelly K says now that her face is healed, she's standing on business. Okay, Lulu, we still can't understand what she's saying. She's like, I don't get about them bitches want to talk about me. Them bitches want to talk about me. Well, I'm gonna run them pays. I'm gonna do whatever fuck I gotta do, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Fuck, I'm a bitch. Like, I guess Lulu. Lulu was looking like Michael Jackson. No shade, okay? So Bobby is a meeting with Janisha, and then Dira, which is the audience host, joins in. I've been getting DMs and people, you know, in the after show, like, oh, you should have did it. You should have been the host. Listen, I'm not holding my breath for Zeus to contact me. No shade. I don't think they like some of the stuff I've said on here, so I'm not expecting a call. But guess what you guys could do, okay? Y'all see that Cash App right there? That some of y'all blatantly ignore. If y'all want to see me win so bad and y'all want me to have the equivalent of a Zeus check, hit up that Cash App, okay? Show niggas some love, okay? Then I'm going to really feel that you guys really support me and I'll be able to continue giving y'all a lot of content on here. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. You get what I'm saying? Like Landon said, I don't want to go back to being poor into the hood. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, donate to the Cash App. So maybe I could get an equivalent of a Zeus check, okay? I ain't gonna throw no shade at her. At the end of the day, they picked her. Congrats to her. I feel like that's really good for her platform. She's gonna be able to grow it because now she has even more visibility for the people that do not know her. Okay, so she's sitting there with Bobby, and then she also is there with Janisha, and Janisha's like, "Okay, what's up, Bobby? You upgraded from the audience host to the main stage." Was I the only one that felt like he was on the main stage before? When she said, I was like, "Wait a minute. Oh, he never been on the main stage before." In my mind, I'm thinking he'd been on the main stage before. I didn't see Bobby out at a gay club here and there, child. Girl, I remember when this one time, right? I'm at the club, whatever, I'm dancing. Boo, bop beat, bop beat. I look up, girl, and it's a tall, lanky football player. I'm like, I'm dancing stuff like that. I met this nigga, whatever. I look up, and then I see this tall, lanky football player. Whole time is Bobby like, okay, Soflo's about like this small. So I have seen him in person before. So he's saying that he does not want, he was not feeling the season in the beginning, but once they started separating the houses, that's when it was getting a little interesting. I do agree with him, but I do feel like after a while it kind of got old. And that's why I feel like they should have brought in replacements and started sending people home because it got old the last, I would say, like 5 episodes. It got real repetitive. It got redundant. So that's what I'll say about that. Okay. And they really want to clock House B. To be honest, Janisha, Bobby, and even Dira, all of them were biased, but I wasn't even mad at it because if you watch the season, you saw how House B was on some BS. So it's kind of like, sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I will say House B did their smart one and they got Lauren, girl. They got girl. You got girl real bad. I'm talking real bad. So they get on the stage or whatever after Bobby and them meet up, and then Janisha announces Bobby as the host, and then also announces Dira as the audience host. And she's like, "Oh, Dira, you've been covering Zeus from the beginning." All I kept thinking, I felt like a Kennedy Davenport, bitch. Fuck my drag, right? That's how I felt. I said, "Oh,
Fuck my drag, right? Fuck my drag, right?
I'm like, damn, girl." I remember when I started covering Zeus, I never heard of her. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, so from the beginning is a stretch. I will say that. From the beginning is a very stretch. We talking like since One More Chance or like since Baddies West. There's a whole difference from the beginning. But okay. So she says that or whatever, and then they bring out Natalie. They bring out Natalie, and Natalie is like, "Oh, like, the girls did their big one. And like, Bobby, now that you got the job, do your job." And then like she scurries off the stage. To be honest, it would have really made a little bit more sense had she hosted or helped hosted this reunion than the Bad Boys one. Because to me, she kind of ruined the Bad Boys reunion with how impatient she was with the hosting and how quickly she was trying to like rush Isaiah and rush, people on and off the stage and where's Pootie? You know what I'm saying? Pootie and Landon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just felt like maybe Gone Wild would have been better for Natalie to be on as the host. All right, so they end up bringing out House A, and House A, y'all, is ready for phase. They ain't got no wigs on, they got swimming caps on, they are ready for timing, okay? And then they start asking them about, Cuddy K and all of them. They felt like, oh, they didn't stand on business and stuff like that, so they're gonna make them stand on business, blase, blase, blase. They end up bringing out Cuddy K and their G Baby. G Baby come out, high ponytail, thinking she cute. Child Dava said, and beep bop, meek meek. I said, "Oh my God, no!" G Baby was so hot. She went backstage. She like, "I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this." Okay. Do I feel like G Baby deserved it? A little bit. And the reason why is because of the online stuff, not because of anything she did on the show. The girls were beefing heavily online, and G Baby was popping it slick out the mouth. So I could see why they ended up getting her, because she knew she was going to have to see them eventually and still was acting like that online. So I get why they acted the way that they did towards her. You just have to keep up with the blogs, or in Noelle's words, the tabloids, to really peep the tea that was really going on. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like she kind of deserved it. Plus, I felt like she should have just chosen a side from the beginning. And the reason why is because I could tell G Baby actually was more on House A side, but she was scared to just fight House B. That's really the tea. So they bring her back out, and then once again, members, I'm gonna tell y'all the tea about how the phones are snuck in. So I'm gonna do a member slash Patreon video. So stay tuned for that, because there is a way that the phones end up getting into the villains. So they talk about this phone situation where G Baby had a secret phone, and Lauren had it to use to check up on her daughter when her daughter had an asthma attack. Apparently, they showed G Baby's post. She was talking about how my fake ass will you use my phone to do this, 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 and that. I feel like G Baby was wrong for mentioning even a child in the whole situation. You could have just said you use my phone for an emergency. I think Lauren would have been like, okay, bet at least she cool enough to not even explain or bring anything in regards to her daughter up. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to do stuff that won't get somebody like super irritated. Because if she said emergency, that could have been anything. But the fact you brought the daughter up, that's where it's like any mom is gonna feel a way when you say something about their kid and mention their kid around about their kid. They're gonna take it they're gonna take it as if you're talking about their kid. Straight up. That just is what it is. Okay. So I think that she was wrong for posting that, to be honest. And it gave the House B more leverage to key at Lauren. And I think that's what made her even angrier. So they asking G Baby, they're like, why did you come on stage why did you come on the show if you wasn't gonna like stand on business? She was like, I didn't have no business to stand on. They're like, why'd you come on the show? She's like, for more exposure. Here's the thing. If y'all go on these shows for more exposure, know the type of right shows to go on. To me, this is not the right show to go on if you want like exposure and you're not the fighting type, because they're gonna make you look like you're Punani. They're gonna say you're boring. They're gonna say you're not interesting. They're gonna say, you feel me, like you don't stand on business. So it's like, girl, you should have did like a Love Island. That's show you going for exposure. You know what I'm saying? Exposing. You know what I'm saying? Go for like a Love Is Blind. No, she give me love shows. She don't give me these type of shows that be in the house squabbling the way that they do. So I don't think that was smart of her to go on these shows. Okay. Then they start getting into it with Lulu, which Lulu looked like one of those 80s dancers or Michael Jackson, either one. You know the ones that be like, sa, sa, ba, 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 do, do, ba, 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 ba. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The ones that be having the fur around the ankles, not the fur, but the socks around the ankles, and they be like da 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 da, boom, do, sha 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 sha. It gave one of those. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, bitch, you know what I'm talking about, bitch. All right, so boom. They end up talking about the whole situation with Lulu and how she was fake for saying what she did. I remember that vividly when she said that when the girl hopped on her in the bus. I mean, or when she got off the bus, like to go in the club and stuff like that, and the outsiders got her, and she was just like, "Man, I'm so glad that Lauren got her." Oh, fuck, that bitch gonna think I own her. Like, I remember when she said, I'm like, oh my God, like that is so selfish of you to say. Like, she had your back, and all you're thinking is you having to pay her back. Like, you selfish 304. So I'm glad she was called out about that. I knew she was gonna end up calling out about that, to be honest. Her excuse to me was not valid. And Lauren basically let her know, like, if you don't, squabble with us, we're squabbling, yo. And she's like, it kind of gagged her a bit. You know what I'm saying? Gagged her a bit. Oh yeah, it gagged her a bit. Because she didn't think that Laura was gonna hold her feet to the fire. But she did. Okay. So then after that ends up happening, they even talked with Cuddy K. Cuddy K basically said after that happened to her eye, it kind of dimmed her confidence because she never had no black eye like that before. The audience member gonna ask the same question she just answered. Just dumb. And then one of the audience members asked the question. They're like, "What happened to your leg, Dava? Why you still got the little bracelet?" And she's like, "Hey, okay, it takes 8 weeks to end, bitch. Okay, it takes 8 weeks to end my foot. Okay." That was so funny to me. She like, it take 8 weeks, so don't do that. Not too much, okay? So her leg, she still got the little brace on it, so it is healing. All right. So then they bring out House B. All right. Not before G Baby is arguing with Lauren and Dava, and Lauren's like, "Just go home, G Baby, just go home." She like, "Not gonna lie, I want to go home." And in my mind, I'm like, "Me too." When you somewhere you don't want to be, girl, I get it, girl. Not gonna lie, G Baby, you should have maybe not came to the reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because that was pretty embarrassing of her to say. I thought Janisha was gonna hit her with the, "I'm not gonna lie, since you're not gonna stand on business, I think it's time for you to exit the stage." I thought she was gonna hit her with one of those. I was gonna be like, "Oh." She didn't hit her with that though, but she could have. All right, so at one point they end up bringing out House B. House B ends up at one point they jump Lauren. After they jump Lauren, Sam, I felt so bad for Sam. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. They tore you and turned you into spam. I felt so bad for Sam because that arm. Freaking, I think Dava ended up getting Sam. Lulu ended up getting Sam. Sam just said the whole time. And if y'all Lauren was the one that really got Minx's lip because her lip was literally bleeding, gushing blood to the point where she had to like touch the cameras to get it out of her face. So Bobby and Janisha and them start yelling at the girls because they jump Lauren. They're like, "No jumping, no jumping, no jumping." Right? Here come Natalie on the mic in the crowd. Baddies! That would have pissed me off if I was any of the girls. Imagine you fight for your life and then the boss is over here keying. Like, ain't funny, okay? Like, that's crazy. Maloney ends up getting into it with Tyson, right? And then at one point, Tyson ends up tackling Leandria off of the couch. I don't know why, Leandria, if you're gonna stand on top of the couch, you gotta watch all your surroundings. She could have broke your back. Straight up. She could have broke your back. Now, Becky and Lauren finally go at it, and I feel like it gives time. See, that means I told the truth. It gave time. in my opinion. It gave real tie. Those two I would love to see in a boxing match, to be honest, because I feel like that would be a really good one. And we end up seeing Dava and Elena go at it, and I feel like Dava took the W with that. Y'all notice when the injury not injuring reserving, she don't do quite that. I'm just saying. That was pretty much it for like the first part. It was pretty good. I will say when it come to like the beginning, because seeing the girls get together like key and stuff, that was good to sort of see. Sam though, oh my god, Sam just looked like she got put through the ringer. Even next week's episode from the preview, it looks like she got put through an extra ringer, like by the end of it. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. We have y'all.